did it. I know you did it.
Dude, that's funny.
I know you did it.
Too
That
bad
is
that
funny.
too bad that didn't happen while we were live.
I was trying to get it going. I was distracted. We had a little bit of a predicament, but we got it. We got it rocking and rolling.
How the hell do I switch this back?
I'm trying to figure this out. I done buggered something up. Oh. Ooh.
I meant to ask you, Aaron, do you ever get your new plate?
Not yet. Oh, he's got it. We might have to talk about that.
I didn't get mine either.
We might have to talk about that. Ooh, I like it. Like. Interesting. I was waiting to actually hear back from somebody over there. What is up, everybody? Brent, Adam, what's up, fellas? I was just talking to this guy. Sup, 50K. What up, everybody? What up? I'm glad everybody stopped in, and we're gonna be talking trucks. Let me pop out this chat. Oh, there it is. I have some things down on my list I want to talk about. Ford Boss Me, welcome. CP Reelan, DS. DS is on daddy duty. He might be listening. He might see him in the old chat. Looks like Roden's going to be plowing snow up to his chinny chin chin. He might be watching and plowing and rocking and a rolling. Austin, bro, what's up, baby? 50K 999, baby. I appreciate you, brother.
100K coming up.
What up? That's right. That's right. Yeah, 50.1. That's right. That's right. To the point. What's up, Tom? What's up? Who else we got on here? Our Prophet. What? All hail the king. Car crushing. Car crushing. That is legit. What is up, my man? I have some things we're going to talk about the giveaway. So make sure you guys stick around. If you guys are watching the short, you saw what I have available for you guys. I've been thinking about it, and I thought that'd be kind of cool to hook you guys up. And who do we got? Who do we got? Logan, what up? I want to hit up Workplay. If you guys haven't checked out Workplay TV, he's rocking a 450, 2020 450 antimatter blue up in the Great White North. And I was watching a couple of his videos here earlier. And what up, Mike? Thank you, brother. 50K. Thanks. Congrats. Thank you. I like was watching his snowplow, his Sierra plowing his abandoned property. I like watching his trucks works, especially he did his 6.0 start, and that was something I was able to do this week. Was get a cold start. If you guys remember the short we had, I'm talking about how long do you let your glow plugs? What is wait to start? What is that? How long do you guys wait? And a lot of good interaction with you guys talking about your Duramaxes and a couple of Cummins do Carlos. Thanks, brother. At 450 for the win. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. And I was able to get a great cold start. 11 degrees out, 6.0, 260,000 miles. Workplay needs to get on here. And if he's watching, probably not because he's on the road. But yeah, we need to get him on here for sure. And then I was able to get a 6.7 that had been sitting for 6 weeks. Haven't touched it, didn't go out to it, nothing. And was able to cold start that, was able to get some good info for you guys to see, WTF, what is, old compared to new. You see the 6.0 just chooching, 6.7, barely anything, then turn to, just that hot steam, that you see come out the tailpipe. So real excited for you guys to check that out, definitely. some good stuff, and especially Friday. These next couple of weeks are going to be some really great videos. Austin was able to help me get. I don't want to give it away. A very important repair to all Super Duties gas or diesel, old or new. It's if you guys don't want to take it to a shop to do it, maybe just have them take it to an alignment. There should be no reason why you guys can't knock this out. So definitely stay tuned. Congrats, learned a lot. Power Stroke. Thanks, horse named Dollar. Freddie, I hope you're feeling good, buddy. Cowboy Crusher. What temp qualifies as cold start? Cowboy, don't get me started, man. I told you, all you South guys, don't even start. We got Detroit on one crusher in the fleet. Oh. Hi, y'all. Why did you block me for? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, bud. And I beat him. That's funny. Plow on a Super Duty trimmer will avoid the warranty. I don't know. You know, that's a good topic. What's up, Brian? I've had people ask me that before.
I guess the question is, did the plow cause the problem?
I
don't see why it would
don't
avoid a
know.
warranty.
Because you can get. Oh, DS is here. What? Look at this. Hope he's not going to fall asleep.
He's gonna fall asleep.
He's going to fall asleep.
He's gonna go cuddle up on the couch and fall asleep.
He's going to go cuddle up on the couch and fall asleep. I bet you. Let's see where he's at.
He's gonna be dreaming about me. Where's my cuddle buddy?
He's going to be thumbs deep in his teddy bear.
He's gonna be
Into
dragging his binky into the garage.
In his
Can you
turtle.
imagine? Can you imagine?
His binky. Mama. He said he had to watch the kids shoot. He is the kid. Look at him.
He just got
What up?
He just.
Never mind.
Just
Of
got
course he is. Sleepy Diaz. Sleepy Diaz.
That's funny. That's funny.
No, congratulations. 50.
Thanks, buddy.
50,000.
Thanks, buddy.
What's the congrats?
I was looking back at the old videos, and 5 years ago, it's pretty crazy. I had 100, and the title of my video was "Thank you, 100 subscribers." Although it seems like it's a long time, which I mean, 5 years, yeah, it's a long chunk of time. But I haven't really been getting ham bone until like the last 3 years, like really starting to focus on, you know, a good repair that you guys can understand, delivering it in a way that, you know, is not going to bore you guys. I mean, some of you guys don't like to hear me talk. Some of you guys want me to get to the point. Other you guys like to hear me tell a story. And I try to give a mix because, I mean, I want to appeal to the audience, and I don't want to, you know, get stale and, you know, have guys not watch. But, you know, I'm really into, you know, the Ford Super Duty. And, you know, really, if it had a gas or diesel, as long as it's a Super Duty, you know, that is really what the information here on this channel is going to critique to. It's not anything else. I mean, F-150 some. I'm going to be experimenting with some more F-150 stuff coming up here. But everything from mostly is strictly Super Duty. So I'm real excited to have seen the growth over, you know, these last 12 months or so with especially these shorts. I've been trying to make a habit, excuse me, of, you know, either asking you guys a question, trying to, you know, keep engaged, or you know, just see how you guys are answering what your take is. You know, do you use windshield de-icer? Do you use a fuel additive? And Ford Boss Me was actually just talking about additives just not too long ago, about last week, about the Lucas. And people ask me what I'm using. And oh, excuse me, hold on, I gotta clear my throat. and you know, I'm using hot shots, go back and forth through AMSoil. I'm going to put a link here in the description. Anybody who needs to get a hold of one of my AMSoil reps, I have Hervey Forward and Tom Brown here, different parts of the country, but you guys can check them out as you please. Oh yeah, and the occasional 7.3 video. I see Vanderpool. But a lot of you guys didn't like the 7.3. We did a fabulous video with CPs and it using
Flopped.
trans fluids as fuel. Totally flopped. So the 7.3 stuff I gotta kind of throw in. You guys definitely don't like 6.4. 6.4 did worse than 7.3. Transit stuff, I don't have a lot of transit stuff. EGR cooler is probably the biggest one, and the def heater. Those are my two big transit videos. But I don't know. What would you guys say if you saw some 3-liter Lion? What do you guys think? Diesel F-150? Would you guys care to see? I just recently joined the forum, and I saw a lot of guys running these trucks. I guess I didn't realize how many dudes actually had them and interfere with
I can't believe how much they're towing with them.
that is a big thing. That is getting on Super Duty level. I saw some pictures and don't show
Gooseneck with
Mike.
Gooseneck with a tractor on it. Come on.
Don't show them.
That is just
More
way
6.4
too much
content,
for me.
please. I'm talking to the Car Crusher guy. Yes, I will talk 6.4 if the Car Crusher guy wants to crush it. We're going to talk about it going into the Crusher. That's what we're going to do. You guys got to come over to the Cowboy Crusher guy and check his channel out. I mentioned to you guys before. I'm going to tell you guys again. If you want to see some shit get crushed, yeah, it's pretty cool to watch his commentary. So, not watch it, but hear it. You know what I mean? Let's see, what's this guy say here? Yeah, I still got to do a winch on a tremor. I know one guy
I've
had
got
contacted me about. I know you do. What up, man? Oh wow, I like that. I like that. All right, I'll see you.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too. I hope you have a good night. Okay. All right. See you. I will. It's night time. Us 473 guys, need that OBS. I got what you need. Let's see. 84K. Yep. Oh, man, I really want to get into that Kentucky truck plant, man. What's this guy say? Bye. Clearly sucks. Ford deleted. Mm-hmm. The APIM, Ford bossed me. The APIM. I had another guy contact me about that APIM, and he was experiencing the same thing. I guess he bricked his programming with FDRS, and he asked me. I actually referred him to the live stream where you're actually doing it, and he did the same thing, did the master reset, and wound up, I think, replacing the APIM, but he wanted another, kick in the butt to solidify if that was what he needed to do. I'm like, yeah, most definitely. We're going to know that if something's going on with the program in APIM and it fails, we're putting an APIM in it. It's just,
Was he actually able to get an APIM?
Is
Rich
that the
got
guy
one.
that contacted me?
Oh yeah, did he tell you he talked to me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
Me,
That was him.
me and him spoke, and he's got a whole fleet of these trucks, and there's several of them that are all doing the same thing with the APIM issue, the voice recognition error type thing, the map issue. And
Ooh, I'm glad you said
me and
that.
him, we started talking at probably, I don't know, I would probably say 8:30, 9 o'clock my time, and I didn't get off the phone with this guy until like midnight almost.
Oh Christ!
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we talked about pretty much everything in the industry, and the nice guy. So thank you for referring him to me, and we talked.
Most
And
definitely.
I appreciate that.
Most definitely. Rich just reminded me when he said map. I want to let you guys, all 88 of you right now, if you have a 2020 or you're a technician who has been working on a 2020, I just ran into this. One of my clients just recently dropped some tools down in his engine valley. I don't know what the hell he was doing. He decided that he wanted to take his upper intake manifold off to get these said tools when I feel it could have been reached with a magnet. So to wrap it up, he was putting the intake back on, and yeah, and put everything together. Didn't have any lights, which was kind of odd. Said his turbo, he'd be sitting at a light, and his turbo is doing this. The blue on the gauge is just going like this. He can't figure it out. I told him, he called me, told him, make sure, obviously, double check your connections, da da da. And this was like a week and a half, 2 weeks go by. He finally brings the truck to me. I hooked the computer up to it. Don't have any codes. Take it out and drive it. Can't really verify it, at this time. So I started looking at all my pressure sensors. They all checked in. And I noticed when I switched to looking at voltages, the map voltage was stuck at 5 volts. I'm like, wait, what? How is that possible? If you guys know, all these electronic engine controls all run off of reference voltage. That is a 5 volts drop down out of the PCM. Some of these PCMs have 3 VREF circuits. We have so many electronic engine controls that run VREF, we can't have all of these sensors on one leg. So let's say we might have 5, 6 on one VREF. We might have 5, 6 on the next one, and just a few on the other ones. The third one is usually where I see aftermarket companies hooking up to PTO, because that VREF C, the third leg, goes to the PCM. So I started looking under the hood, and I'm looking, everything's connected. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, right on a 2020 intake, there is a little hole in the casting where, like a Christmas tree clip would push through. I'm like, well, that's kind of funny. Why would he clip? The truck's got 20,000 miles on it. Why would he be clipping the Christmas tree clip off? And I'm looking. Well, there's a Christmas tree clip on this. I see what he did. You guys have to pay attention. The Christmas tree clip was the dead giveaway. He had the EBP sensor connector in the map, and the map in the EBP. They're both pressure sensors. They were just reading pressures at the wrong time. Like, map is
In the
very
wrong spot.
crucial. Yeah,
Wow.
right. So it's just even a technician, we could make this mistake very well too, and this might be something that could down a vehicle for multiple days, because you might be start throwing parts at it, can't figure it out, and keep putting the connector in the wrong place. However, I guess maybe the connector color should be different, but I ultimately think if you're really paying attention, that Christmas tree clip was the dead giveaway. I'm like, man,
Didn't look
why-
right.
It didn't look right. Exactly. Exactly. Although they had like almost the exact same run, same length of wire. I mean, it was kind of weird that they were, one was farther away where the one leg was fine, but because the other leg was the same length, I had more slack over there because the EVP sensor was closer to the Y in the harness where one went this way and one went this way. So I don't know. That could be like a running change that maybe, Ford engineers could make to, I mean, could you have paid attention? Yeah. Is it uh easy to do? Yeah. I mean, but would it happen if, let's say, they weren't the same connector? Could you make the map sensor different or the EVP? The EVP sensor used to be round. That round, the ICP sensor was the same, EVP sensor was the same. I don't think there were any other round little barrel 3-cavity connectors.
Well, it's definitely something to be aware of if you're going to take the intake off.
Big time. Tom Jubb, yes, my truck is plugged in tonight, and I have my idle switch geared up, so when I hit that remote start, yeah.
What's going on with this oil shortage? I'm thinking about using Shell Rotilla, and it's
Oh.
like you can't find it.
That's what this guy says. Hugh, still can't find it.
Didn't the factory burn down or something?
Is that what happened?
For real?
That's what I keep seeing all over Facebook, but who knows? Facebook warriors.
I'm very curious about that Shell Rotilla because it's cheap, relatively cheap, and it seems to perform pretty
Crisscross
good.
applesauce.
But if the factory
Al.
burned down, I may be out of luck.
Yo, bro. Oh, Al. Oh, Al's in here. Howdy, fellas. Oh, Al.
But I got that
I'll-
AMSOIL 040 and I have not been plugging in since I got in, since it's been getting cold. I just haven't had a chance, and it starts up so good with the 040. So
This guy just reminded me of the short of the tailgate. You guys really were frequent in the comment section of that.
I didn't see that. I think I saw Ford Boss. Did you have a tailgate video? I saw maybe a thumbnail, but I didn't get a chance to click it.
Yeah, I had a F-150 come in today, but I didn't have, and I kind of went over to a Super Duty and I explained some stuff on the Super Duties as well. Kind of like the number one failure that I see and number two failure that people always neglect all the time. It's like we're sometimes talking to thin air, and it's like, we're being serious about this stuff when we're trying to tell you these are common issues that happen over and over again. And that was the message today. And I was hoping that people would catch on. And I actually had a ton of new subscribers subscribe to the channel right after that video. And we're like, oh my God, I'm dealing with this problem right now. And it's freezing outside. And I can't get the tailgate open. I can't get the truck, my Super Duty, my F-150. And I'm like, guys, I'm telling you, a lot of funky stuff happens when it starts to get cold, or when you're in areas that have like really weird climates or something like that. Those connectors. And I even, when me and A-Rod and we all met up there at his place, I kind of went around and showed as many people that were interested, guys, come over here and look, come over here and look, come over here and look. And now all of a sudden I'm seeing this huge influx and these trucks coming in that are having these problems. And I pull apart the connectors and I can already start to see the green fuzzies starting to grow inside the connectors and stuff like that. And all I simply do is clean it out, use some XG12, put it all back together, and everything's working like brand new. The locks are working, everything, the light turns on in the rear again, the backup camera stops screwing up.
Yeah. Is that connector right down there for the tailgate?
It's the connector down there by the tailgate, but it's more than that. There's if I have,
they got CAN circuits going through there.
We'll
There's
do
a
it again
lot.
here.
There's a lot of stuff going through there.
Hey, how do
The
you reset?
unlocking and all that.
How do you reset this where your big screen, it's all black on my end? It won't show who's talking to me in the big screen part.
You'll have to look at just the bottom of the little.
I may have to go out and come back in.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever you got to do.
Anyway, here, just general example, Roush F-150, by the way, signed documented Roush F-150.
Ooh.
Yeah, you haven't seen one like this before. I mean, these are pretty rare with this setup to even find these where they're for front to back. It's nothing but setup from Roush. And they didn't go just like normally they do flares and stuff. This is like the whole freaking kit, the dress up skirts, the wheels, the rubber, the stickers, the signed documentation, everything. Let's see here. Let's go back here and we'll look underneath. So where I've been finding most, is there a light on this? Can I turn a light on?
No, but we can see it.
I don't know. Yeah, I can see it. We can all.
Okay.
I mean, it looks good to me.
So there's two connectors on the F-150s here. There's one connector here and there's one connector here. And normally when I pull these connectors apart, there's fuzzies growing inside these connectors. But then I'll look at the pass-through harness that goes, even on the Super Duties, they're in the same area. There's a pass-through harness right here that goes through the back of the truck and it goes into the tailgate. Now, those connectors get water and stuff in them and they start to grow fuzzies in there and it'll take all this stuff offline. Take the camera offline, it'll stop.
Everything.
If you're locked, you won't be able to get it unlocked. If you're unlocked and you're trying to lock it because you got expensive items in the back of your truck, you're trying to run in a store, holidays, whatever it is, sometimes it won't lock. And this the harness goes through the bottom of the bed right here. So it can get pinched here. Something can happen inside the back of this as it goes through the ribbing here. Mainly it's those connectors down there underneath that are just trashed. Corrosion starts to build. I tell people all the time, coat them. I don't care if you like what I'm saying or not, coat them. Take some undercoating, cover them up, or take some big, heavy battery cable shrink wrap or something like that and slide it over one end and then slide it back over and shrink it to the connectors to protect it, keep the moisture out of those connectors because it's not destroying, but it's really taking a lot of the things on the back of this truck offline. It's causing problems for people. And now, I don't know if it's going to affect the Super Duties in the future. There's a new recall coming out. There's an advance notice out already that's talking about electronic and manual locking tailgates. There's another unintended tailgate thing that just popped up on Oasis not too long ago saying, hey. So it's very, very important to keep this stuff clean, keep it dry, try to protect it as much as you can. Take some cloth tape and wrap that harness, unconnect it from the frame and run some cloth tape around it at least. And then put it back up there, leave you a little spot in the back of it so you can reclip the harness back into the frame. And that alone will do so much.
Is this a matter of you can use dielectric grease or is that not enough?
You can use dielectric grease, but guys are finding that dielectric grease is really not all it's cut out to be. Just regular dielectric grease. It's kind of thick. It's kind of pasty. It doesn't push back into the connectors enough. I like Motorcraft's XG12. It is by far the most superior stuff I have ever used, and it really gets down into the pins, and it doesn't cause a lot of pressure when you're going to slide everything back together, where dielectric grease, it's too thick for a lot of the small wires, a lot of the small connections and stuff like that, a lot of the real fine connections that you have to.
Too gooey.
It's too gooey. Yeah, the XG12 stuff I use it on everything, all makes, all models, anything I work on. I really love that stuff. And
Motorcraft's got a lot of great stuff like that, especially what he's talking about, and their engine shampoo degreaser stuff's awesome.
XG12.
Oh yeah, right there.
It says electrical grease.
That is the stuff.
Good stuff.
I've never found anything as good as that.
Good stuff. North Texas. Yeah.
But the short of the story is the guy came in here today and he's like, hey man, I'm a firefighter. I've got it. Sometimes when I'm out and I have to respond to emergency calls and stuff like this, I need my truck's tailgate to open because I got to fill my gear in there and I got to go. Well, if I can't get into the tailgate and I got to, he's got one of those expensive leather tonneau covers and stuff from Ford that he ordered. I can't get that open because it's adjusted tight where you have no play. and then the tailgate won't open, and then I've got fuzzies and corrosion and everything growing. And if I need to get in this truck and go, I can't afford to be having these kind of problems and stuff right now. It's an emergency. I need to roll. Well,
Right.
within a half an hour, me talking to you guys and doing what I do and seeing these reoccurring problems over and over and over again, I was under there, pulled connectors apart, cleaned it all up, put everything back together, click, 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 open it, close, open, close, open, close, sprayed his latches and stuff down real quick, worked like it was brand new because the fuzzies were starting to grow inside that connector and it was breaking the connection. And all I think to myself is, God forbid that guy should have went to somebody else that didn't do this stuff every day like we do, that didn't have the knowledge and stuff to talk about this stuff. They would have paid hours of electrical diagnostics for something that simple. And it's just as simple as knowing the product and then resonating what's going on with it to your audience and trying to protect them. And that's essentially what we're trying to do here, trying to empower people.
So did people get upset about this video? About this information or?
Oh, no, this video, they didn't get upset. They were like, oh,
Oh,
man.
okay, cool.
Yeah, no, but trust me, there's other videos where I talk about stuff that is completely 100% honest and factual. And they're like, they get upset. So.
All right, let's talk giveaway. I have, if you guys saw, AMSOIL single bypass filtration kit. I have you guys will have to check out the short. Just go to the channel, look at the short tab. It was just a couple days ago. The battery charger and a Putco. I forgot how many inch long, goes underneath the tailgate. It's a light bar, LED light bar underneath the tailgate between the bumper and the tailgate. So keep your mama write a note. I like you guys to talk about DEF. I want to talk about DEF. We'll take care of business. Let me go over here. Let me go to my shizorts. Let me see. Let me go back here because I got somebody's here. Where is it?
Dude, one of my shorts did so well.
Power tools. Let's see here. Shane Taylor, huh? Oh, my back is hurting me right now. Let's see here. Let me go through here. Oh, he had to leave and come back. Here he is. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. There he is.
I'm gonna try to see if I can find that unintended tailgate opening for you guys, the new one.
Dang, Rich left us. Give me 1 second, guys. Bear with me.
You can hear me, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
You see the new stuff that they put out yesterday on the freaking the Bronco Sport and the Escape now? That now they're going to be putting boosters in certain production year from certain plants, boosters, and it said something about possible brake pads or something.
Come on, man.
Bronco
Come on,
Sports
man.
and the Escapes.
So the smaller Broncos.
Yeah.
And so that's similar to, is that because they're in the same line, they're in the same plant, they're a similar platform?
They are built on the same platform. Yep.
So that's you said an issue with the brake booster?
Yeah.
And brake pads?
Yeah, it's like loss of braking. It's a huge safety concern. So now they put out an advance notice and they're talking about, in the title of it, it says something about brake pads or whatever. But when you start reading it, they actually talk about loss of braking effort, and they want to have this certain production at this plant. I guess going through and the boosters and stuff replaced. I don't know if there's going to be more to it, like inspect. If this fails, do this. but they've got a notice out now saying, hey, look, this is what's coming, so be careful.
Wow.
C31 is what it's called. It says certain 2021 to 2022 model year Bronco Sports and Escapes equipped with a 1.5 liter engine and vacuum boost, front brake pad replacement. But then when you click on it to go read it or type it in the article to actually go find it, it specifies even, I think, as far as booster replacement, advance notice. Reason for this, all of the affected vehicles may not conform to the requirements specified by federal motor vehicle safety standards, light vehicle brake systems. In the event of a failed brake vacuum booster, the customer may experience increased brake pedal forces and extended stopping distance. Yeah, good stuff, right?
Good stuff.
And then let me find that tailgate thing.
What the?
(2018) F-150 by VIN. And then I think I can go on previous VINs, and then it sits right here. Yeah, 21S53 tailgate Magna latch. I didn't know anything about this. I've never seen it before. So if it's been out, it's new to me. I've never seen it on one single truck. It says advance notice. Yeah, so it's new. December 17, 2021. And affected manual and power release tailgate vehicles may be built with a tailgate latch that may unlatch under certain dynamic loading conditions. This could cause unintended opening of the tailgate while the vehicle is in motion. Unintended tailgate opening without vehicle operator knowledge can result in damage to the tailgate or loss of unrestrained cargo, increasing the risk of crash.
Okay, first question. If you guys have been following the channel, I did a video about 4 months ago. And I want you guys to comment. I'm gonna let 3 comments go in, and I'm gonna pick one of those 3 comments. If you are getting water on the inside of your Super Duty, on the passenger front feet, what was the repair?
Nope.
What was the repair? I can smell your armpits. What was the repair? What was the repair that I told you guys to do? Okay.
Dang, I don't know.
I'll let you guys comment in here. I'll let it build up. And this is going to be for the battery charger. You guys will have to check out the short, and that's what you're going to get. I'm going to take your name. Okay, now.
There's another one too that I didn't see before, A-Rod.
Okay, what'd you say?
There's another one that I haven't seen before. I think it's newly updated. I knew we were going to be able to replace door latches, but I didn't know we actually had a complete separate recall now for just door latches on the F-150s as well.
Okay, I have the first 3. I like it. AC drain, clogged AC drain. The first one to hit that AC drain, I'm going to have to go with channel member Freddie. Fred.
Dang. Oh, I had no idea.
Get to my email, and I want you to email me. You guys know how to find that. Second question. Yes, that's right. Everybody looked like, okay, stop peeing in your truck. Come on. Somebody's going to wet the bed. Yes, install the elbow on the evaporator drain. Very good. Silicone on the fuse cover. No. AC drain, cheap elbow. Yep. Actually, that elbow was for a PCV component. If you guys watch that video, you'll see me talk about it. It was pretty funny to see that this is what they're going to have to put over the little port coming out through the firewall. Pretty funny. Freddie? Yep. Okay, here, let me, this one is going to be for the Putco light bar. Again, look at the short, you'll see what I'm talking about. Let me write down Freddie. Freddie.
Freddy.
Fred Italian. Let me go back up. Yep. Okay. Okay, next question. What on your 6.7 did PTT install? And I was real big on this. Not only is it good for your truck, specifically something in particular, but I can actually see, the liquid with my own eyeballs. If I change something, I'll be able to see aeration of something in particular. See, that's the key point. First three. Let's see what you guys come up with. I missed that video. Yay! What up, Nathan? No. Okay, we got one.
Brandon got it.
We got 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Brandon, we got Mike, Richard. Okay. I'm gonna let Reeland do this one. We got Brandon, we got Mike, and we got Richard Chuck.
We're gonna go with Brandon.
Brandon Power Stroke. You got it. That's the Putco, baby. Putco, Brandon. Email me. You know what to do.
That name sounds really familiar.
What color, Brandon?
Brandon. Okay, I got to think of the last question.
This is a good one.
Speaking of the SNS, if you guys want to get the SNS disaster prevention kit, you need to check out accuratediesel.com. It's a Michigan company. I've been sending everybody to talk to Tim. He has got A1 customer service. No BS. I'm done with the BS. Great products. Keep it in stock. The SNS. I've sent at least a dozen guys to him, and have all responded back that they've got that, and has the extra filters. If you want, yeah, definitely. I knew that was gonna go.
Yes, listen the train fell.
Real good. Yeah. Jesus.
DS, you awake or what?
I'm here, man.
He's froze, man. He's froze. All right, let me get my next question here. So
Well, I don't know what
happened.
happened though.
Nothing. Don't worry about it. We good. We good.
Cody, what'd you do?
He forwarded.
Is that what that was? Dang.
Look, guy, he forwarded.
I don't make it too. Okay, this is a good one. This is a good trivia one. Okay, all right. Last question. Wake up, Sean. 4:30 gears. Oh, he said 4:30 gears. Hold on, we got a drink. 4:30 gears.
What is he, a ventriloquist now?
4:30 gears.
Dude, is he froze?
Yeah,
No,
he's
it's just I'm sitting here, man.
Oh,
Okay, last question. This is for the AMSOIL single bypass filtration kit. Let me write down AMSOIL.
Ashford,
Okay.
go to Accurate Diesel. They sell them.
Yes. Last question. Okay. I made a video exactly 1 month ago. Okay, Super Duty, and I'm gonna limit this to Alumiduties. What is the most common reason for your alarm to go off in the middle of the night. First three. Let's do it. Taking a nap ski. DS is sleeping. Cowboy Crusher.
I feel like I'm at
Feel
school.
smart. Hope DS didn't loosen the drain valve. Yeah, don't let DS touch your hood. Oh, geez, oh, Pete. Okay, we got the first three right there. Fred, you already won. Project Amateur, right there. He just got it right there. Project Amateur.
Wow,
I just seen him going up. Project Amateur.
that's a big win for you, man.
Amateur.
Are you going with
Amateur. Email me. You know
Are
what
you
to
going-
do.
were you going with the first guy or you just picking him?
Yeah, I saw the first three, and the first guy already won.
Gotcha.
What's the
I seen
answer to
Project-
that question?
Hood latch, hood latch, hood latch, hood latch. Look at all of them. Hood
Oh.
latch, hood latch. Key left kids in the car. Ha 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 ha. That's funny. That is that damn hood latch. That was a bugger. But with the scan tool, we can go in and see the alarm. What's the PID called? Events, and that hood latch had 3 strikes. So you done got it, hood latch. Congratulations, everybody. Fred, Mr. B Power Stroke, and Project Amateur. All 3 of you guys email me because I'm gonna need to get you infos. And thanks for watching, everybody. And a big thanks, not only to you, but to my wife a lot, and my family and friends. A lot of time I spend at night doing this, editing and putting together material and live streaming. You know, all 5 of us are here, you know, after hours, you know, just kicking it, bullshitting, talking trucks. And I really like interacting with you guys. And you know, a lot of you guys are keeping it real. Some of you guys, we gotta keep it moving. Gotta, you know, gotta keep you rolling. But you know, I really like the community that we've built, and you know, having Ford Boss Me on here, and CPs, and two landscaper guys that are using Super Duties on a daily, working. We got firsthand in the trenches experience, and you know, we got a good dynamic here. That, you know, we got guys in the comments, you know, telling their little, you know, 2 cents if, you know, they got questions, and, you know, hey, we got this too, and oh, a good piece of information. So I really appreciate you guys, and yeah.
I got one.
Cheers.
Careful, Ford Boss. The police is pulling up on you.
Yeah, man, you're about to go.
Huh?
Got the police pulling up behind you. They're looking for the guy that broke that window.
No, he's over here vacuuming. As soon as I'm like, hey, I want to give something away on his channel. I'm going to give something away to one of you guys, and I'm going to let
Ford Boss Me. Here we go.
I'm going to actually let Reelan pick to keep it neutral here.
All
I
right.
want the first 3 to comment
We're watching.
what you think the most controversial video that A-Rod has put out so far is. What's the most controversial video? And I want Reelan to pick the best of the 3. And what I'm gonna give away is I'm gonna give away a set of SATA ratcheting, but also ratcheting on the other end as well. It's got a release tooth, so if you can't get the box end in, you can get the open end, and you can ratchet. And
So
this is how
are you
quiet they are. You can't hear them. You can barely.
Are you
hear
doing
'em.
3 of those?
So,
Or
hey,
just
Are we
One
in, are we
one
including
set? Okay.
Aaron short or A-Rod shorts as well?
Yes,
Oh,
everything.
Wow.
there's two
Wow.
sticking out right now that
Well, yeah, that's easy. If it's you're gonna put the shorts in there, that's easy.
yeah, there's 2 and they're pretty recent. So
I think I know the one, but what's the other one? I know the one.
we were just talking about one.
Fred says that's Rich's specialty. See, what sets me apart different than everybody else is I'm the clapback king. You come to my channel and say something stupid, you're probably going to get called out if it's bad enough, and people know that.
Yeah, you guys have you guys seen Ford Boss Me's TikTok?
Yeah.
You do not go in there talking trash.
I don't do it. I mean, I try to keep it like we do here. I like being around you guys. I like talking, even if we don't if we disagree, we help each other. We don't agree on everything. That's fine. But the trash talking is like, it's one thing I don't put up with, man. I just do not put up with it. And if you say something ignorant enough, I'm probably going to use you as an example to educate other people.
All right, you guys, you want me to give them a couple more minutes here, or?
It's up to you. You call it.
I think I know where we're going with this. This one was pretty
Yeah.
obvious.
Yeah.
It was the brake cleaner. What did you
Oh,
get?
yeah.
What did you get? Like, was there a million views on those shorts with the brake cleaner?
Yeah, 2.1 million.
Jeez.
I think
Yeah.
it's almost 3 now.
Is it
All right.
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so
Wow.
we're gonna have to go. Well, let's see.
All for some hate and brake clean.
And what I'm gonna do. We're gonna take the first person who said brake clean. Vanderpool Farms.
Oh, nice. I know old Vanderpool. Good guy. Freaking A, right?
So the other one was the F-150 tailgate, the most recent short that seemed to be a little.
So why was that new one controversial?
It was just the comments, man.
Oh my
Comments.
gosh.
go
What did you do?
nuts.
I
They
didn't see
didn't-
it. What did you do?
It was basically. Aaron, or you explain. It was bad.
It just like I think people were really missing the point.
Yeah.
That you know, if you buy a truck, you have two choices. You either can get a factory, that means at the factory, you get a factory spray and bed liner, or when you get to the dealer, they're going to get a liner and go boop, and they're going to put it in like a pair of dentures, and it's going to sit in there. And that's pretty much it. If you don't want that, and you're like, oh man, it didn't come with it, I don't want that plastic one. Hey, I'm going to go get it Linexed. I'm not saying all places do it. I'm going to state that. But if that place takes your tailgate off to spray it, I don't do it, so I don't know why they're doing this. If they reconnect the tailgate, that camera that's right on the other side, it's going to work, but it's going to need to be calibrated because that whole panel, the whole tailgate, it's a panel. That whole panel was removed from the vehicle. It says it in the owner's manual. A lot of you guys forget to read the owner's manual. It's very, very crucial. Next time you're taking a number 2, sit there for 10 minutes. Grab your owner's manual. Read the first 10 pages. Read the first 10 pages of something that interests you. There's a lot of good info in that.
Are you talking?
And
Is this a
info-
21 issue?
Hey,
It's not an issue. It's just
Or is this,
it's-
so
it's-
21? There's no owner's manual. I thought it was on the infotainment.
it is, but I mean, you can
So unless you're gonna take
put it down on
number
a
2.
thumb drive. Well, I mean, I know people
Hey,
who
Rod.
put. Come again,
Hey,
over.
I'm going to send a second set out to It's a Mia as well.
Oh, it's a Mia. Let me get it's a Mia. Good guy.
So email A-Rod. He'll get your info. And both of you guys, and I'll send both of you guys a set of the metric ratcheting open and boxed in.
Wow.
Nice.
Very
That is-
nice.
Wow.
It's clutch right there.
Vanderpool. There he is, right there. Let me get him right here. Vanderpool. Email me.
So Sean, that started with my F-150, my 21. Took it in, had an aftermarket liner sprayed in. When you would put the truck in reverse, it would give you an error on the dash
Wow.
that the what is it? The rear brake assist.
Mhm.
Well, it wouldn't work basically. Which I mean, I turned that off anyways, but it was just getting annoying with it giving me the error every time.
The rear brake assist. What is that?
You get too close to something and it applies the brakes when you're in
Oh, okay.
reverse.
Oh, okay. So you don't hit something.
Yeah, so you don't run into
Um,
something.
So the camera. So if you remove the tailgate because you unplugged it.
Yep.
So let's say you don't even remove the tailgate, you just unplug it, plug it back. Now it's gonna need to be recalibrated. You need a scan tool.
Yeah, Aaron had to do like the whole 360 camera calibration where we would go drive around and all that good stuff.
I will say I'm not a huge fan of that. That's kind of annoying. Because let's say that comes to Super Duty, I got to take the tailgate off to put the salt spreader on. So when I put it back, it just won't work again. It's got to be off programmed. I got to have somebody with a big scan tool to to scan it after I put it back on in the spring.
Which is annoying because you have to take your truck to the dealer then. Basically.
Well then I got a factory camera on my salt spreader too. So when I put the factory camera in
Well,
there,
I
it's
should
gonna be
say
like,
this looks like this is just going to be limited to a Sync 4.
oh, okay.
So far, I have not had this issue with Sync
Ever.
3 vehicles, but now that the Sync 4 has come out and we have different, I don't want to say different, but a different nervous system for the camera, for the APIM, for the FCIM, for all this new inner vehicle, inside vehicle stuff. You know, it's going to be a little different. Rich knows what I'm talking about. We're seeing
Yeah.
the stuff on a daily. It's just
They got to come out with the new tech, and
can you do it on
sometimes that new
forescan?
tech,
They
Good
do it.
question.
you can do it on forescan or no.
I don't know.
That's
not sure.
kind of unfortunate. If it comes to Super Duty and Super Duty gets this new sync system, it's going to be an issue because we take our tailgates off a lot more than 150 guys do.
Well, we'll have to see because I have a 22. Is it no? Yeah, I got a 22 King Ranch at
And we'll-
work that I can take the tailgate off of or at least disconnect it.
You know, some
To
of
see
these
what
sync
happens.
issues that we're seeing now, we're actually bleeding over from some of the other models previous. You know, we're seeing them on the F-150s and the 250s now. But if you look back on Oasis as far as December 23rd, they actually specified in a bulletin that there were already other models that were having these map voice recognition problems before that now we're starting to see them on the F-150s and Super Duty. So this is probably going to be a Sync 3 issue across the board. It's not just going to be a F-150 Super Duty thing because it actually specifies in 3734, 2016 to 2021, various vehicles, loss of navigation, voice prompts after sync map update. So this is a common problem that they've been having.
Yeah. See you later, buddy.
I was watching a guy on YouTube. He's got a Power Boost 150. It's called like Gears and Gadgets. And he was having APIM problems. He was very upset about it. But I think he got it all worked out. But I'm like, man, that's funny that we were talking about that. And then here's a guy making videos and he's got the same issue.
Daddy, you're home.
But
Bless his heart.
Joshua said my backup camera only acts up when it's really hot in the summer. I've taken the plug apart, cleaned it, greased it, still have the problem. The chances are if you continue to have the problem over and over and over again, even though you've cleaned it, greased it, you're going to have to end up replacing the camera. 9 times out of 10, when it's really hot outside and they start to glitch and act up like that, the camera's going to have to end up being replaced.
I've been seeing a lot of them cloudy. Guys have been complaining that the quality has just been real.
Yeah, they
Bleh.
degrade. They degrade over time. It's almost like it'd be cool if they put a lens on it. Maybe it's just all the UV rays hitting it for year after year after year, and it starts to get cloudy after a couple of years.
Yeah. You know, when they came out with the new stuff, like the new big screens and stuff like that, I was one of the first people that talked about my impression on seeing the new vehicle. I wasn't afraid to talk about it because I want people to hear what we're saying because I think it's important. And if you have the platform to do it, and it's hard enough for the customers to get their voice heard sometimes, maybe if we all come together and our voices heard respectfully, something will get done. And I said right from the get-go, right, when the new big screen came out and everything else, I don't like how it's all synced. I don't like how that little camera with the big screen, the resolution and everything and how it looks. I can't get my mind wrapped around it.
Well, it seems like they use the same camera, but a new screen, but the same camera resolution and all that.
To optimize it, it just doesn't seem like the programming that they're using to optimize it. Sometimes I got attacked for this. Literally, people are literally so upset that I spoke out about how I didn't like how the programming wasn't fitting the standard style looking camera, like nothing has changed, to this big screen. And it's really throwing me off. I found that it was kind of blurry around the outside on some of them, that it was more focused in the center. Like they're trying to take that image and put it on too big a screen, and it's not programmed correctly to make everything. I don't know if it's resolution. I'm not a programming guy when it comes to like audio visual stuff like that, but I wasn't happy with it. And
You
literally
ain't got to lie.
people were coming unglued because I was
For
talking
real.
about their new F-150 and their new Super Duty. And I was like, come on, guys, relax, man.
Well-
I have to see these every
So-
single day.
Well, thinking about what you're talking about, to me, it seems like they got the same camera, like the same sensor, but they upgraded everything else. But for whatever reason, they couldn't put new cameras in there. Maybe they had old stock. Maybe they had a bunch of these things in a warehouse, and they're like, we got to use them for a couple more years or something. But maybe I'm wrong.
I think there's maybe something to that. My wife has a early 21 F-150. The rear view camera is grainy. I've got a late October build, and it's clear. It's clear as day.
Hmm.
Yeah, so
Is
I don't
that
know.
all
Maybe
distorted and stuff?
no. Mine
Okay.
is not distorted at all. Hers is.
Have you heard that some of these new 150s you can turn on the camera at any time?
Yeah, you can.
And
I can
then-
do it when I'm driving down the freeway,
But then my wife, she's got a 21. You can't do that, and her camera's grainy.
and you can't do it on hers. My wife's early 21. You can't turn hers on the freeway.
So I'm wondering if there might have been like a shortage of cameras in the beginning, and they had to jam some old ones in there. Or maybe they didn't. They had to use up some old stock first.
It
But-
almost seems like it.
But I'm wondering too, how do you get? I wonder if it's possible to get our older ones to turn on that camera at any time, or if there's a different part number, if there's a different. Does it look visually different from the outside if you look at the actual sensor? Is there anything you can see?
I haven't gone that far with it, to be honest. I'll check it out tomorrow.
Yeah, because if there's a different sensor, maybe you can just tell just by looking. Like, man,
I mean,
Just
mine. You can view on mine the hitch, the tailgate, and the bed while you're driving on at any speed.
Yeah.
oh wow. So yeah, I wonder if we can add that programming to an older one. You know how you go in there with Forescan? I wonder if that can be added to like a with an update to like a 21 150. Just do an update.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Maybe with software only update. I don't know.
Oregon. Dang.
Well, the ones that were left over from before that they were replacing, they specified that the reason they were acting up so much wasn't because of programming. It was because of the printed circuit board, and the 20 models were hit hard by that. So at first there wasn't as many listed, but now you can see the Explorer, the F-150, the Mustang, the Transit, the Super Duty, the Expedition, the Escape, the Corsair, the Edge, the Nautilus, the Ranger. They were all part of that 20 C19 originally when they started changing those cameras out because of the defectiveness, them shutting off on them randomly when they went in reverse. There was a certain amount of things, and maybe there is some truth to whatever was left over, is what kind of went into some of the newer stuff because everything we've been dealing with. But I wasn't very pleased with what I was seeing on these bigger screens and how they were programming it to fit the bigger screens. The smaller screens, I don't have a problem with. I see the 4-inch or something like that. They're fine, but it's the larger ones that it just throws me way off. It just
Now,
doesn't
have you gotten into like a new one like Reelan was saying? There's like maybe like a late build 21, or have they gotten better?
I feel like from what I remember, I feel like the bigger screens, even in the new trucks, to me, they're not pleasing. To me, it throws me off when I'm backing up and I'm trying to figure out how close I am to something. I think I'm actually closer than what I am. And then I get out of the vehicle and I'm like, damn, I got like 3 or 4 feet between. Before. It would look like, you could actually get a good visual depiction of how far away you are. And now I'm looking as I'm backing up, especially with like the 360 stuff and everything else. Sometimes it throws me off. Sometimes it's like, man, why isn't this programmed, or why doesn't this fit better like the previous model, where you could literally get up on top of something with no room before you had hit it. And now I'm backing out of my stall here in one of these 21, 22s, and I'm looking behind me and I'm like, I better stop. And I don't have anybody to help me right now. So I get out of the vehicle.
Well, the dimensions are wrong for sure. Like
Yeah.
on the old screen, it looked more real to life, but on this one, it looks like kind of like a fun house a little bit.
It does.
But I will say this: the rest of that screen is sweet. Aside from the camera resolution, the rest of that screen, I mean, the maps look good. The responsiveness is good. I don't like how they changed the steering wheel, how the volume's now on the left. Really, have you noticed that?
Yeah, don't like
They
that
moved-
either.
I mean, it's cool, but it's no. I don't see the point of making it.
I have a very like it's not a weird complaint about the Sync 4, but it kind of is. You know how when you have your Android Auto hooked up, so you have
Yeah.
the large screen on the left and that small menu on the right.
Yeah.
I do not like the fact that it will switch out that right screen all the time.
Yeah.
You cannot keep that. Like, say you just want that set to the radio or audio. As soon as you get in the truck, your Android Auto is not hooked up, so that defaults to something else. You hook Android Auto up, and you got to go back and put in do that. I wish you could like lock that screen out, so it was just one, like a default.
Just Android Auto.
Or no, I would. I wish the right screen, the slim one, you could have like a default screen for that, to where it was like, I want that to be when you turn the vehicle on, the audio, because when you get in, if it doesn't hook up to Android Auto right away, it like defaults it back to navigation when you hook Android Auto up. Drives me nuts.
I would say my one complaint is whenever I've gotten a Ford truck with factory navigation, it's had maps with traffic built into them. You could see where the roads were closed. You could see where there's a traffic jam in real time. You're just looking at the map on your way to work. Oh, there's a traffic jam. Let me take an alternate route, whatever. But on my wife's 21, they took all the traffic monitoring off for some reason. And you've got navigation, got all the stuff. You got a beautiful map, no more traffic. I don't know if it's because they went to a different, I know they were using Microsoft or whatever, but I don't have traffic no more.
See, I've never messed with the factory nav because I just have with Android Auto. I just always have Google Maps up instead.
I did have one interesting situation pop up here recently in a Super Duty, and I used Aaron's advice on it, and it fixed the problem because the pinpoint test wouldn't fix the problem. Nothing would fix the problem. A customer came in a Super Duty. It was a 20, I want to say it was a 20 or 21, and he couldn't get either one of his phones to pair to the Bluetooth. And even after master resetting everything, clearing it out, it wouldn't go. It wouldn't turn on. It wouldn't do anything. So I went back. I'm looking at the pinpoint test and stuff, and I was like, you know what? Let me just pull the battery cable. Let me just depower everything and then put everything back and see what happens. And sure enough, just by pulling the battery cable, taking everything offline, depowering the system completely, putting everything back, the phones paired immediately and they work like they were brand new. So that's always an option too. I do know that some modules will set if they don't see voltage constantly. If you take battery power away, it won't be a hard fault. It may be something that's stored there because it momentarily seen something that didn't see something that it wanted to see. But the next time you go in or there's a program or something like that, it could easily be cleared out. Or if you have ForeScan, you can clear it out yourself as well. But that actually worked for me as well. So if you're ever in a situation, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I so just you were saying about the battery voltages and programming. One of the big things with that and power steering control modules, the EPAS systems. I had an F-150 and Rich brought it to my attention. He's like, yeah, batteries or something being dead, not having like when we key up these vehicles. Rich, how many modules we got coming online? 30 modules.
So they're unreal sometimes.
They need good voltage. Oh, hi, Donna. They need good voltage.
Oh, she gonna lay down on the couch tonight, Sean?
That's why he's not laying on the couch. Oh, I see.
Oh, he had the kids.
He was babysitting. Oh, he's muted.
Oh, my boy.
He's getting
My
in trouble.
boy.
What'd you say?
Oh,
Has he been on
boy.
the screen all night?
On his what all night?
Could you see him on a podcast?
I don't know.
No, I didn't even know he was over there. I'm
Yeah.
surprised Sean wasn't laying on the couch.
Now he's going to.
He
All
said
right,
Dad
at least-
wanted rock.
This will be all warm for him.
Now Diaz is gonna go to sleep.
Hi. Look at little Nene. Little boy.
Oh, my boy. All right, go. Nobody wants
Oh,
to see
boy.
you.
How long does this last for?
Huh?
How long does it last for?
The podcast?
Until Sean goes
Till
to
it's
sleep.
over.
When I start to fade away is when it's getting
Oh,
close.
that's usually when it starts.
Dude, that was bugged. Dude, nobody wants to see you.
Did you see? Did you see
You're
how she was
savage.
standing? She was standing there for a minute, like, hi.
You're savage, dude.
Look at one of my
Uh,
subscribers.
He's got his binky now.
Aaron,
Ah,
Yeah, yeah.
check this out.
Oh, where's everybody getting these damn cat things from? That's like the third one I've seen.
Dude, and
nice.
this is one of the expensive ones too. That one
Has
of
it
the
got something on the
subscribers-
back?
No, it's plain.
Or
It's got like
just
all the-
okay, okay, okay.
It's got all the
Oh,
cat
yeah.
stuff and
Now I like the zip up ones. I'm a zip up hoodie guy. I don't like pulling
so am I.
stuff over my head.
He doesn't want Aaron. He doesn't want to mess up his hair.
What I got left.
Here,
I'll have to shave it off.
I'll share mine with you.
Freaking A.
I bring this to why am I upside down? What the hell's going on with this thing? Are we good now? It's just like
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
on my side. Okay. All right. But I use these every single day. I buy these in bulk. I'll buy
Oh,
like
yeah.
10, I'll buy like 10 at a time and I'll destroy them and I'll just replace them.
Oh yeah. I have I have all of the winners. I have all of their info. Freddie. I'm waiting on Freddie. Freddie will do it.
Look
I
at this.
told him to.
Look at the spammer right here. I hate that, man. That's been popping up a lot in the comment section.
Yep.
My God, I hate when they do that.
Gotta love it.
I do want to say to my wife that I love you and I am sorry.
He knows he's about to get in trouble when he goes in the house.
Yeah, she watches the show. She's probably watching the show right now.
Hey,
Wow.
hey, DS, let me tell you something.
But
You might also go lock that door and just
Yeah.
sit your ass right on that
Turn,
couch.
turn that heater up, bro.
Cause you ain't going nowhere.
You might want to ask her to throw a pillow out the back door for you.
You ain't going. No, you better go take a piss, buddy, right now.
I usually go outside right behind the garage.
Okay, Fred, so you can email me after the show. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Is it possible to start a diesel pickup with one battery? It is. If it was 80 degrees out. If it is going to be cold, you ain't doing that. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. That's why we have two batteries in diesels, because of the compression, because of the glow plugs. Not back in the day, but now, I mean, we got all these modules, just like we were talking about. It's
Probably smoked that one battery.
That's where these come in handy. 3,000 amps.
he's even got a nice little carrying
It's
case.
the big dog.
I like it. I like it. What was that red one you showed us earlier? In the very beginning. Where'd that one go?
That was from Ansel. It's a so basically, if you were looking at an entry level smoke machine and you're testing for evap leaks and stuff like that, Ansel sent it to me and they said not only are you going to get the Amazon discount, we're going to actually throw ours on top of it as well. So the discount code will be your last name and then 11 at the end, and your guys can pick it up for like $149, and it has all the capabilities.
That's what's up. That's awesome.
It's super simple, and that thing starts pumping right away. And it's not like just a little bit; it pumps out a lot at only like 0.5 to 0.8 bar. So it's like no pressure at all, and you get a lot of smoke out of this thing.
That's how you
Wow.
find leaks and stuff.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I wanted to talk about actually doing that at the map sensor port on top of the intake. Real super easy sensor to get to, and it's a port into the engine. And if you charge it up with smoke, you can find leaks or check for blockages, you know, for the throttle body, like you guys saw me do story time when I was talking about how that truck came back 4 or 5 times and what I actually found. You know, if I would have smoke
and
tested the
pressure.
man, I probably would have found it.
Can you check for leaks inside of the cab with that?
I like that. I like a Lyle tool. Probably not. You're probably gonna find more leaks if you had Cheech and Chong in there, not by using this.
Well, I asked
Smoke
that question
machine.
because in the plant, there was jobs where you had to put on certain seals for the cab, and then if you didn't do it right, they would come back and they'd be like, "Well, your truck didn't pass the smoke test." And I'd be like, what's the smoke test? And well, they pump the smoke in the truck. And if you don't seal up your part, it won't pass the test. And then you'll be in a lot of trouble. And they'll check like 100 trucks before, 100 after. It'll be a big thing. And they'll be like trying to figure out why you didn't put that seal in there. So I always wondered if anybody ever used a smoke test for a cab related thing. It wouldn't work, huh?
Yes. Some of the bigger smoke machines. I mean, you can even hook that one up, honestly, if you were, but I think it has a 5-minute run, so you might have to do it a few times.
Oh, you need a big one.
Smoke. So if you had a bigger one or something to run longer, or you might have to do this a couple times.
Uh-huh.
I've actually taken a small battery and put it in the truck with the smoke machine and shut all the windows and everything after doors and stuff were adjusted when I was working at the body shop, and then started it up and let it fill up with smoke and figure out where the cab is getting the air leaks from. If I can't find it from the outside, where the smoke would come out, I would adjust the doors.
So being that it's in the cab, if you got a small battery, it's only working with that air, and that's air that's in the cab, so it'll fill up pretty quick.
Yep.
Pretty sweet.
Yep.
Still rocking my homemade smoke machine, soldering iron, glass jar, baby oil, wool sock hose, and bike pump. Janky as hell, but it works.
That doesn't sound like a smoke machine.
This is what's going to stop you from busting your eye open like I did. I've been seeing this float around on social media, and I wanted
Oh,
to
you
get one.
bought one.
I wanted to get one for myself, and what it does is it doesn't drive the U-joint. What it does is it grabs the external portion of the U-joint and encases it and drives the whole assembly out, and then you flip it around the other way, and it drives the whole assembly out the other way. So you're not actually pushing on the caps or things that can explode. You're pushing on the beefy part of the U-joint assembly, and it just pops it out, flip it over, pop it the other way, it pops it out, do it on the other side, pop it out, you're done.
Is that the Tiger tool?
That's that Tiger tool.
Dang.
Yeah, before boss, I bust myself in the eye once working underneath a car. I was putting the rear end in my old POS Camaro.
Yeah.
And my eye, man, I don't know if it'll show up here, but like I really messed my eye up.
It's like last week, or
No, years and years ago, I like sliced open my like lid right there. I'm lucky not to be blind, and bleeding like crazy when I did it. But I got a little scratch there now. It's not going to show up, but the resolution is too low. But it's permanent. There's a permanent scar there.
all right. I'm gonna follow Ford Boss Me. I know it's a minute late here, but Aaron, do you have another trivia question for everybody?
Oh, wait, we got one more giveaway. We totally forgot. Hold on.
Yep.
I got one more trivia question. We got one more giveaway.
It's gonna be a 3/8 Icon ratchet.
Ooh. All right,
I
I'm
can tell you
going.
right now, on that Icon ratchet, you should be happy to get it, because I've had this since me and Aaron talked for months now, and I beat the living hell out of this thing every single day, and
use
it
mine.
lasts.
I use
This is-
mine.
They're tight.
Mm-hmm.
They're great. I've had not a single problem out of these since they updated these newer ones, and they do
Beefy.
everything. And I love this thing.
You didn't get the gold plated one?
Hell no.
Well, let's see that one for a boss. Let's see that one bust those lug nuts.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
See how strong it is.
But I did
That's-
break one. I did break one of the lug nuts loose with this one, which is made by the same company. It's
That's
Icon.
That's what caused the whole recall on the 3/8 one, because stupid shits were busting lug nuts with a 3/8 ratchet. Like, come on, guys.
With a breaker bar?
This one right here will
Or
do
a
it
pipe?
too. And this is an Icon.
Okay, I have the, oh, criminy. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, Steve said the 1.5 short blocks are paying 31 hours now, but that's only if you're in California or Illinois. California actually adopted the 1.5 warranty and recall labor law years ago, and they've been very successful with it. And now, I just have to report to you guys, I actually did my first job yesterday under the new HB 3940 Act, and I got paid 5.6 hours to do the 18N03 versus the 3.7 that you would normally get. And it's nice to have that extra time there to really make sure you can slow down and do a real clean job. And the customer that I did it on, actually, he's the one that brought me this hoodie, and he was like, dude, I swear, man, you're the most amazing thing ever, because I had so many problems with these doors. And I was like, no, man, it's just about having the time to do the job and doing it clean and making sure you do it right. Because I could see the last person that was in those doors, the door latch freezing. Cody, you might find this interesting, is they took the foam, and instead of cleaning the door handle up like they were supposed to and following the procedure, they took the foam and laid it right on top of the gel and let all four corners wear in, and all the water was going inside the door around those corners. They didn't even do the campaign correctly.
Hey, it's a me wants to know if you're going to be shipping USPS or UPS or FedEx.
It's all through my Amazon account. So I use my Amazon account because I get a discount. So it's whoever they choose.
Okay. Well, they're probably not going to use the postal service. I'm assuming they're going to use UPS or FedEx. He's got
Or
two different-
Amazon.
Or Amazon, yeah.
Oh,
I do it
yeah.
through my account because it not only does it make me look better, but I get these at a really nice deal. So I'm gonna order them through my account and send them through Amazon.
Okay.
Oh,
Here's
okay.
the question.
Yeah, that's pretty slick then.
Here's the question. Final giveaway for the Icon Ratchet. All right. If you guys have been following the channel, what is PTT's favorite
Oh man.
company that does all of the lighting mods and harnesses and strobes and this
Oh.
and that and this? What
Well,
is
that's a
what is the
easy
company?
one.
What
That's
is
so
it?
easy.
That was a softball.
Top
such a
three,
softball.
top three right now. Do it. Do it.
That's easy. That's easy.
It's easy.
Is it D Mega?
We need some music.
Boom, 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 boom. No,
Is it
I'm gonna
Rick?
get copyrighted.
Is it Rigid?
Up,
Oh,
up,
there's one.
up.
Oh
He's
man.
got a bunch of tools.
Yeah, he's making
that
this
don't count.
difficult. It
There we
doesn't
go.
count.
1, 2.
Doesn't count because I know him. Oh,
All right, I'm gonna pick the guy, the middle one, Jonathan Sherwood.
he's the
Jonathan,
winner.
Jonathan, I'm writing your name down. You got the 3/8, got the icon, Jonathan Sherwood. Dang, limitless. Now, are you guys checking out his website? If you guys already know, you better have a product of his on your truck. We have, well, let me write this down real quick because we're going to talk about something we just developed on lunch. I'm excited for you guys. Jonathan Sherwood. You know the email. If you guys have an Illumiduty and are interested in putting lights underneath your truck, only to come on, i.e. when the doors open. When you unlock the truck, they go off when you lock, they go off when you hit the start button, turn the key on. They also will go on if you turn your interior lights on. We have brainstormed and on the fly, just we're boom, 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 just talking about it and video chatted it in real time. Boom, we saw it work, and we're just was rough version number 1. I have 2 of his harnesses. Excellent, freaking A. Hell yeah. And it's going to be pretty slick. It's going to be factory ASF. And it is going to be not for the lower trim level guys, probably lariat and up. But if you guys are going to want the factory way to do that, stay tuned to the channel. We've got a video coming. We're going to talk about it. It's, I mean, I love lights. I cannot not do a light video. I have a couple more lights that I'm adding on to the front of the truck and the back of the truck. Stay tuned for those. That's going to be real excited. Dang, DS is like really getting asleep.
He's sleeping already?
Baja LEDs is all I need. He says, ha 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 ha.
Them Baja LEDs are light as bright.
Daddy. Project Michigan blows to Reland. Project Amateur.
Did you get any, have you got any messages on the key fob on the Super Duties not working like they used to? Like for the trunk release and stuff like that, there's an SSM that popped up. Somebody messaged me and I went to look up that SSM,
Oh.
and there's an SSM out that talks about the strategy change on the key fob tailgate release. So that's something important that people need to pay attention to as well.
How about that SSM about the snow pack kit
That's
for the
gonna
20
be
through 22s?
that's gonna be a good video.
When's a good time to change the air filter? Like when I look at mine, it's still way ingrained, but that pre-filter's starting to get dirty, visually dirty.
Oh, they're on back order, so I'll tell you that.
So much stuff that's on back order right now.
A lot of people commenting you about DS. No wonder DS is partially napping. He just put a plowing video. This guy says, wife has you sleeping in the garage, DS? What you did?
I wish, man. She keeps coming out here to get me. Get back in the house.
Is camera 5 guy passed out?
Yes.
Dude, DS is comfy as. Oh, funny.
Here it is.
Yeah,
SSM 50 or 50365 on some 22F Super Duties built on or before 20 December 2021 and equipped with remote tailgate release may exhibit a perceived inoperative tailgate latch release function. This may be due to a design change to the tailgate release strategy. When using the power tailgate release switch in the instrument panel, release switch on the tailgate, a remote keyless entry fob, the switch is to be pressed twice within 3 seconds with the transmission in park for the tailgate to release. If the remote tailgate release is still inoperative, go to the workshop manual and figure out what the hell's going on with it. But it's a new strategy now. Double hit.
Yeah, I read that. Yep.
So is that going to automatically update to like once? I mean, how does that happen? Like, does that happen when you get when you get your truck updated in the dealer?
It's just saying that's a strategy that may be in the later model produced ones. In the previous model, it's not quite that way. So they're giving the technician notice that if a customer has that issue, just let them know, explain this SSM to them, and this is how it functions now. It's not saying that it's going to change or when you go into the dealer, anything's going to change in your previous model, but this particular one built on or after 20 December 21 may have the new strategy where that's just going to be built into the vehicle. You're just going to have to deal with it. DS accepted his fate and is sleeping in the garage.
That is so funny. I legit, I was just talking to my wife about this, and I know I spent a lot of time, out in the garage doing what I do, and I got a vehicle in here and bullshit and fluids and chemicals, and this is my environment. I got so much shit in here to look, and signs and license plates you guys have sent me, and it's look at Fort Boss Me. Christ, he's in a garage right now. We're in a garage all day long. Like, I go in the house to take a crap, to go pee, take a shower, make food, and then I'm back in the garage. Like, jokingly, like, man, I could put a little mattress down here. I could just go to sleep. I got my heater. I'm content. Like, just joke. Like, I'm so excited. Like, I could.
I mean, would you do a mattress?
Well, I'm just saying, like, air mattress. We got, the kids' old mattress down in the basement. That's
Get a
good enough
couch,
for
man.
one. No, I ain't got no room for no couch. I need stuff to be able to move right quick if I need to put the duty in here, or if I gotta whatever I gotta do. But it's it's just it's where we like to be. The garage is my sanctuary. DS's is a little more homey than mine with the TV and the lights and
Blankets. He's got throw pillows.
and
rugs.
He's got throw pillows, folks. Like come on, who's got that on the channel? Throw pillows and freaking
There's candles.
He's got candles and he's even got the pictures turned backwards. Now, y'all, you know what he got going on. Come on, DS getting crazy up in the garage.
I wish I had
After
a
leaving
garage.
the kid on the couch for all us to see, his wife is gonna whoop him.
Well, hey, it comes in handy. Just like, hey, I want to shoot the podcast. Well, I'm with the kid. What am I supposed to do? Well, I'm not gonna leave him by himself. I can put him on the couch. He's watching TV. He was watching TV the whole time we were doing this.
You guys
And-
got to watch these air mattresses though, because people are cutting them, slicing them with their baby toenails.
What?
What
Yeah.
are you?
I swear. I swear. Ask me how I know.
I don't see I don't see it, man. I'm not seeing this air mattress vision. Like what are you gonna do with it?
Sleep.
You're gonna sleep on the air
What kind
mattress,
of question
man?
is
Like,
that?
Yeah. What
I
Have you
else?
guess
do you-
seen some of these air mattresses from like
what are you-
Ozark and stuff like that, man? Come on.
That
Double
sounds- that
layers,
sounds-
they have pillows built in all the way around now. I mean,
Yeah.
I could, man.
I just slept on one in my basement for 2 weeks.
Oh,
I just need an air
had to
mattress for my truck. I mean, throw in the back of the truck. It's nice enough to sleep outside.
Freaking
Yeah,
A.
where you're at.
Don't even get me started.
I would
was
sleep on
offered-
this couch out here. It's a little couch I got from Menards, whatever.
I was
And,
offered a job down there by Cody.
Oh,
Do it.
Don't even get me started on that.
Dude,
From what
the dude from Integrity Diesel messaged me on TikTok, and he was like, "Dude, I would love to have you power stroke guys down here." He's like, $125,000 a year. The company ranch is
Wow.
right across the street, and he said we don't have any Ford guys or we don't have enough Ford guys down here at my shop, and I would make sure quarterly bonuses, Christmas bonuses, yeah,
Wow.
and access
work
to
a
the
side
company
job.
ranch. Cody,
I'll work a side job.
Cody, that might be your full-time gig.
Mhm.
I don't know. I like my full-time gig right now.
I know. I'm just saying, that's a hell of an opportunity for somebody.
Right?
I know
And
the Ford dealer by me is expanding, and they need technicians.
Yeah.
I think technician retention, that should be something we should talk next time, next podcast, because that's going to be, getting pretty important these next 5 years, getting this next generation of, we're the generation right now that's going to be taking over these late 80s, 90s, into the 2000s. Now they're getting burned out. Now it's time for them to retire. So we're taking their places, and now we got to start the next generation of technicians getting into the dealer and get quality technicians, getting them the foundation. That's the biggest thing is that foundation.
It's interesting. I wonder if there can be a real shortage here. Because when you think about a technician, a lot of these kids now, I mean, there's so many new distractions. The video games are way bigger. Everything's just the idea of getting out there and getting started, turning a wrench. It's probably gonna be a lot more rare.
I think that's all trades right now, though.
I can tell you right now, there's a huge shortage just with me doing my job.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Freaking
There
A.
is. I think
Well,
Aaron
this-
and I discussed this one day while I was working.
multiple times.
I remember when I was younger, turning a
hmm.
wrench. When I was turning a wrench and I was younger, that was kind of like a weird thing. It's like, why are you doing that? Everybody else was just playing video games. But now it's probably even more so.
Was it a little wrench like this?
No, it probably was.
Fisher Price wrench.
No, that was when
Little-
Sean was
I had-
busy destroying his friend's car.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. And I had a
Oh my
little
God.
Chrysler LeBaron with that little 3-liter Mitsubishi V6 in it.
Was it
And I
convertible?
just- A convertible, yes. It had a red interior. It had a red interior and it was white. It was a little white LeBaron convertible. I just never forget busting my knuckles for the first time on that. I was taking the AC compressor off and just bang! Man, it was
I could see Sean driving top down, going down Jefferson, hair blowing in the breeze.
All his hair blowing.
man. That's exactly how it was.
It was a
That's exactly
magnet.
how it was. Yeah, just speeding, going, just
Effing
Just
that
going
Civic
crazy.
up. You
Did it-
dang right. Well, this would be a great time to stop. We'll continue on next week. I want to say thank you to everybody, family, friends, my wife, all you guys out there. Make sure Mr. Fred email me, Mr. Jonathan Sherwood email me. I've gotten everybody else. I'll get with Ford Boss Me. We'll get all your information over to him. I want to also remind you guys to don't forget to check out these next few weeks videos. Going to be hot videos. And don't forget the podcast app. Reeland's got us all up on Google, TuneIn, Podbean. We're getting some great downloads, and you guys checking us out other than being on YouTube. So thanks so much. Congratulations to the winners. Appreciate you guys. 50K. We're going to get 100K, and we'll do something bigger. So
Wow.
appreciate you guys, and we'll see you Friday.